Alright, time for round 2, day 2. December 2025 champion meeting. I had like a little under 2 hours to do all these runs. Yeah, it's like, it's holidays, right? Really busy. So let's not take too long. So I did retrain like 2 still in love. But like, even though this stat line is higher, this one is missing full throttle. And it's like less, has like less white speed skills, even though there's like inherited ults are slightly better. There's like another one here I didn't mark. I think I'll look. Hmm? What in the world? Like, the filters are broken? What's going on? Okay, where is... I think this is the one I just trained. No, that's not it. Where is it? I think it was a UB8? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one has like better ults, like ultimate inheritances, but you have like no white skills. We're gonna go with the original, Still in Love. The record is terrible. But she has like the best skill list of whites, but she has like no other ult inheritance stuff. Whatever, it's like, I already tried to retrain, too busy. Hope she does something today, but given the past record, this entire champion meeting, probably gonna continue to do that. Which is really strange because like I'm not quite sure what exactly is missing. The guess is that the width's too low. She does not have Daring Tech in the deck because I don't have a speed card besides Still in Love to use. So I have to use like a different width card. But Still in Love can't use Still in Love, right? So because of that, her deck is weaker. We're missing like a really good final leg speed skill. 7,000 skill point TM Opera O. I don't know how to rate this character. He's not really meta. So it might be nothing. 13.3 wins. Interesting. Gran Alegria, really high top speed, really low width. I guess it's about the same width as my Still in Love. The deck is kind of similar-ish to what I'm using. I guess technically it's weaker because it's not uncapped. 16.4 win rate, probably because of the win rate overall for this player is very bad. North Flight power is a bit low. The player doesn't have the. Yeah, some of these cards are pretty old. He's missing a lot of gold skills. There's a Borrowed Tail doesn't have his own card, so that guy is a little weak on the weaker end. Let's see, low width, Barushia, 7473. Are the other characters trained for this month? They are 6684. That's pretty low. 6631. That's pretty low. Marusha 7473. It's the Borrowed Tail as well, no width card, so it's the low width build. It's the same for everything else. This is not even the right deck because the Admire Groove card is very good for medium distance, but I can see like this 50 race Gran Alegria has no wins because the width's too low. Which is like, it's really bad now. I guess like my Bubblegum's 1400 and like, which is the like soft cap. And the Gran Alegria is almost there too. So technically the, Still in Love is like down 200 whole stats of width. Because of the demolition returns, you have to have double the width to get the 100. So 200 points to get a 100 width rating. It should be no problem. So we're gonna skip the opening thing. I'm gonna wait for the next race to get a screenshot for the YouTube thumbnail. Okay, it is 4 and 5 sprint, 4 paces, 5 soldiers. Yeah, I mean, it's... I think there'll be no accidents. Gran Alegria auto in the back for some reason. Still not in a good spot. We're probably going to catch up soon-ish.
Bubblegum Fellow 早くも先頭に躍り出た続いてノースフライト3番手には TM オペラオ4番手ビルシーナ第1ルビー
I think the strongest opponent might be the North Flight. I'm already slightly forgetting who is like you know, high stats, low weight setup. Some of them are, but I don't remember exactly which. Ultimate takes the lead. We don't have acceleration from Sailing Sky, but we do have high voltage. There might be enough acceleration anyways. Let's compete on the... Is that Ruby? We're still in line? Still love because pretty or something. Still one's going to win? All this retraining and talk of that character, she's like saying power for the last day. I hope so. I wouldn't mind if you went on the races today. That'd be great. I think she did this yesterday as well, the day before. Like she wins the first race and then continues to do nothing again. Ooh, we have a UA2 blue Daichi Ruby. Entirely new. Buena Vista. Stats look pretty impressive. Guts is very high. Int is really high as well. Stamina's on the lower end, but you don't need that much stamina with a close-in. I think it's like just barely under the recommended threshold. What is this skill? Derox Fountain? Is that Vivoros? It is. Oh, I think it's like a 300 meter speed skill. I think it's like similar to Ogre. This deck is all like, what is this deck? It's pretty old. Trained recently, 6720. So this might be a free-to-play player with no new stuff. No wins, no record on the Buena Vista, 20% on the Still in the stats are quite good. Top speed is on the lower end of the current. I think like a lot of people are like 1950 now. 67, 91. Vivoros 1 win, no S distance. 64, 47. So that's a free to play player without newer cards. UA1, wow. The speed is crazy. Guts on the slightly lower end, which is fine. Maxed out width. This is not the strongest deck. You don't have their intact. So your win rate is 0. Why? What? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, you're missing gold skill. I think the strongest deck is at like 17 gold skills right now or something. Or soldiers. I'm at 60. 73, 23, that's so insane. 18.3 win rate. You win rate's so bad on this team. Wow, he's like. All these characters are retrained. Wow. I don't know what to expect. Stamina is low, other stats are crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why are you like missing a ton of course? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that's like I think the max that deck might be able to put out. But this Daichi Ruby, I think, is the only scary opponent.
次へとつなぐ大事な一戦。馬娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。現在一番人気はここまで無敗2番馬娘第一ルビー。人気と実力を兼ね備えたここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者7番グランアレグリア。今日は3番人気です。2番人気はここまで無敗2大スプリント覇者9番グランアレグリア。実力は1番人気にも引けを取りません。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはバブルガムフェロー、ビブロス、2番ステリーヌラム。向こう上面中間に入っていく。苦しい戦いを強いられている第一ルビー。ここからどう出るバブルガムフェロー。早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はビブロス。3番手9番グランアレグリア。2番ステリーヌラム。並びかけてきた。その外並んで第一ルビー。さらに外8番ステリーヌラム。
like in this, like, you know, nearly 9 stages setup, it's really awful. Like, you can't activate several skills. Being close to the front is not that bad. You get to your final split earlier anyway. If you're in the front, you final split first, this time. It makes the acceleration funky. Unless you built in acceleration, there are a lot of people. I don't know if Ruby has a built-in accel. But you can see, like, I don't think we got the ultimate for Gran Alegria. Two guys compete on slump, which hopefully makes a win. Oh, like Bubblegum Fellow.
素敵なフルコース。最後の一滴まで楽しめたわ。
Okay, so the record of those crazy stat line Umas is like accurate to their output, even though they have very little amount of runs. I think this cause like the both players have like they're like look like free to play players missing a bunch of new cards, and like, even though one of them had a decent skill point amount, they have like no gold skill, which like kind of beats the 14.3 win rate, really low whip, everything else is good. 66, 69 skill points. It's like an older deck, what is it? Oh, he has like a welfare card. Yeah, this is an older deck. Welfare as an event card. Equal 49. This one has just lacking uncaps. Also low weight. This person should pull on the upcoming Christmas ban. It's like very good for what this person is missing. Especially because he has like max tail, right? He's missing like a good power card. So the New Year's Fire Motion is like perfect. This middle of last month, no S distance. Okay, then we have this player who has a buffer on the team. Don't need to analyze the buffer. It's been around for a long time. 14, there's no S distance on this Ruby. 70, 92 skill points. He has the key card you want, which is the red card. Doesn't have the power, the frame card, nor the right speed. I think having the weight card is more important. So the carry is Gran Alegria, 34.3% win rate. Stamina on the borderline. Speed is maxed out. The rest of the stats are amazing. 63.35 is pretty not amazing though. Yeah, because he's running. One second. Okay, the daring tag is not maxed out. I thought it was when I looked at the Ruby. You miss out on like maybe 3 skill point bonus, which is around like 700. 600, 700. I think like estimates to like upwards of like 600-700 skill points, maybe more like 500 on average. So this guy could be at 72 or higher, but he's losing that just from the one uncapped alone. Okay, I think this is the only player that characters that Gran Alegria might be the only dangerous. Late start on Still in Love. That sucks. But it's a 3-6 spread. Could be better for the Surgery. Yeah, so the Japanese are present no assistance. Maybe like ago, in November. But she's not a problem. I think the North Flight's stronger, but she's not pulling. Still love is pulling forward a trick. We get the ult for Gran Alegria soon. They do have a Nishino, but the other Gran Alegria is really bad for them. You do not want, because all of them have the same. I think close to the front is much better. Obviously. Kind of they begin to get acceleration on. There is. Skill and load is slow because of the late start. Let's compete for Gran Alegria. It might be hard. Okay, that's good. You have to like run between the two faces. Bubblegum's still killing it though, even though she's not winning. She's like second. Maybe not the first set. Okay, yeah, it's the low weight on the North Flight. Surprised the Japanese effort when they put the up there. Yeah, I think other Gran Alegria just was in the back, so she was kind of done. So. Yeah, Bubblegum in second in all of these races. I thought she was going to be like the weakest character this month, given the 100 room analysis. That one Uma-Tubu. Yeah, she's like doing so much better than expected.
2番人気8番グランアレグリア
1番人気に負けず劣らずいい
Oh
仕上
man,
がりです
my
ね
throat is dying. It's
芝
terrible.
のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね
Sample memory, design your island. Nothing to see here. Main story, Minecraft. Made a couple days ago. 68, 67. It's missing cards. Yeah, they're using the Elshaku stamina. The missing cards. This was trained a couple days ago as well. Missing cards, has no S distances, has a very low skill point. So the carry is the Minecraft, 12%, 8% on the Ruby, 1.4 on the regular memory. The other player, Seeking the Pearl, has a pretty decent deck. He will also benefit from the new gacha, I think. Replacing Nishino Flower with the new Fire Motion would be amazing for his pacers. Looks like he's like a triple pacer player. Wow, we have a bunch of pacers here. Oh yeah, everyone's a pacer besides the Bamboo Memory. TM Opera O 5.7, Seeking the Pro 24%. Stat line is low wit, low-ish wit. Stamina is like, not stamina, guts is fine. Another Minecraft, this is a really low, guts 14.3, 7200 skill points. This one also 7200. Okay, I think the only dangerous one might be the Seeking the Pearl-ish. Oh, the power is so low though. I didn't even notice that. It's one of the Minecrafts and Seeking the Pearls. They might be the only real opponent here.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
And Nick, I'm still in love. Having more paces should be better for the paces, but it's like an awkward spot for Bubblegum Fellow. He's bad against too many runners because they pose the race. Like he needs to be closer to the front. But since it's paces, like they won't be that much more in the front because like it's pacer versus pacer as opposed to pacer versus runner. So I think she's still kind of fun, but we might be able to pull up soon. Gran Alegria is like really to get the almost went too fast. And now she will pass all the paces or even pass Bubblegum. Nope, I'm falling behind. I think I'm blocking her with Bubblegum Fellow. Am I close enough to the front? We'll get acceleration right here. It's actually pretty nice for Bubblegum because we do get the what's it called? National Flower Cell. We got to compete with each other, I think. We're actually gonna lose out with Bubblegum against one of these other paces. That was a little close, wasn't it? Right? Oh wow, I thought Gran Alegria actually passed Bubblegum. What the heck? Gran Alegria is still slacking. What in the world? You're supposed to be the carry. It's like what? 2 Bubblegum? Oh no, wait, no, she's winning. What am I talking about? I think she just did so bad yesterday or the day before. When I did round 2 day 1, I'm just like, I think she's losing all the time now. She's supposed to be winning. Oh my god, it's a UA6 still at Is it you? It is. The stamina is ultra high. No S distance. This is a design your island. Alright, false alarm. But the Ramona is using a no width high stat inflation build. Same with the Brenda Vista. 12.3 low width as power SP. How many skill points? I think using Airshot could also. The other one was. What track were you building for? It's like no track. This build is bad. Let's see. UA5. Gran Alegria. 35% win rate is pretty. I think that's high for 20 runs. 8,000. That guy. This team might be the dangerous team. Oh, the stat line's crazy. 8,000. What the fuck? What are your parents? My parents insane. Wait, this Nishino is crazy. The rental one. We have like 2 pages. It gets crazy. Wow, why is it? This Nishino, is this Nishino bugged? Why does it take so long to load it? A1, still in love. Okay, this guy in is scary. 2-7 spread. Okay. Yeah, when you're looking at maxed out stat lines, like stamina doesn't matter here. 1,000 stamina is more than enough. But everything else maxed out. 8,000 skill points. 8,000 is insanity. Oh, late start on Bubblegum. What a bad start to this race. Panic on Gran Alegria. That's not that big a deal, I don't think. Probably slightly better for her as long as we don't get blocked. We're like close to the gate. We're behind the still in love. I think we're losing this. I'm not having a good feeling about this. Still in love in the back. Oh, it's pulling for it. That's great. Please do not block each other. Just like we are not blocking each other. We are being blocked by the other Gran Alegria. Still in love close to the very front. Good. ultimate activates at the same time as other ones. If we can stay in 4th for Still in Love, there's a very strong chance of winning. Lose the lead to the Ramon, because she has, no, we don't, because she has no win. We got pushed to the outside though, so looking around from the outside. That, ooh, I don't know about this position, I don't like it. But that, they might just compete with each other for the soldiers, which might be good. We do. The Daichi Ruby is kind of far away, so it's a little scary. I don't think we guys compete with the... Yeah, it's too far forward. Hey, camera angles, what to say, to see. Oh, it's like, but the panic might have destroyed the... So we are at the border of the stat line. Then again, like, these people have maxed out guts, so like... I don't think we guys competed with them, but they might have just competed with someone else, and they made it impossible. But yeah, that guy is like a super monster, so it's like... You know, 8,000 skill points, I don't even need to look at the skills, like, he probably... But generally, when you're able to build a build like this, you know what you're doing. Yeah, it requires a bit of luck, but you know, you aim for the 8,000. You don't settle for less. When you get to that power level, you know, it's safe to assume that the player brings out the best of everything. I don't need to look at it. Okay, I can probably look at it. You know what? I'll just have it recorded. I'll look at it later. Okay, so at a quick glance, it looks pretty normal. It has the you have the Nishino and Ryan for the all cover all situation accelerations. Got the Ogre ult. All devices look fine. It's not even the perfect build, which is fine. Yeah, because one is missing race essence stamina, one is missing race essence power. Has what is this? Valentine, Yukino, and Swimsuit, Satano Crown. Yeah, I think they didn't recommend Satano Crown because of the no overtake zone in the beginning. But you know, it's not doesn't mean it's useless. It just means there's a chance to not be effective depending on positioning. Well, 4-3 is better than what we did yesterday, the day before. We only got 3s on day 1 of round 2. That's the forced 4-1. We try to think, like, do we, like, because it's like we're kind of doing late. Do we have like no less good opponents? We sort of had like one free round. Yeah, I think we had like one free round. UA3 38.7, 65, 54 skill points. This is the best deck. We're using the same deck for this guy. Yep, 7,000 skill points. The width on the Daichi Ruby is slightly lower, so we're getting less wins. 27.1 is still very good. 38.7. Who is your Still in Love? 10.7. No S distance. Yeah. Why after all that? Okay. Well, it's still a very scary opponent. You have like a one throwaway character. 69, 40 on this Beaveros. Deck is on the weaker end, so most stuff is like it's quite old. Daichi Ruby power is very bad too, in terms of squad strength. Very good gold skills and like other stuff, but the squad power is bad. 15.2 wins. Wow, it's like what, 1-8 spread. Yeah. The other Still in Love, low weight, 10.9, 65, 61, doesn't have the cards. So safe to assume it's the same deck. Again, it is 65, 62, 12.7. So it's the first guy, is the scary one. What, Jack Kick? what that says. Yeah, like when there's so many soldiers, it's like I think it's awkward for the frontliner. Well, we had like a weaker start than the Daichi Ruby. I don't even. Is she getting pace down mode? I don't think there is a pace down mode here. It's like yeah, you're not out of position. There's no one else there. You just front with bubble. We're still in love. I think she can be there. I guess. Why did you pan? You got panic setting her to pace soon. That's not good. I think actually because we never replaced her, I think she has the most stamina of all the to the 1100, which is like that will helps her survive the panic. You get the ult on Gran Alegria. Pass keep, that's great. In an okay-ish position. No Bubblegum can get away because all these soldiers will compete with each other. It might be impossible. Oh, still in love is no guts competition target. It goes into the fence. Yeah, so unless the other Gran Alegria in the back catches up, the guts compete with R still and it might be that Daichi. We do guts compete. Guts is like not the best. And Bubblegum doesn't get caught up to anyone. So like, that's the, interesting. Did all the Gran Alegrias not trigger the ult? Yeah, I wasn't looking at the other positioning for them, because Bubblegum would have won anyway. So maybe multiple soldiers is not good for soldiers? I was under the impression because they get the cards compete. But because some of the ultimates require them to be like roughly 4th position or like lower, you don't get your ult, it's really bad. Okay. It's better for them to be more patient. The more paces there are, paces get to compete with each other. Oh, I guess it kind of goes both ways. 6,000 skill points, middle of the month. The deck is quite ancient. This is what, year 3? 3.5 deck? Oh, the other have even older cards. This person should pull the new gacha for New Year's. It will help him greatly, but not for paces though. It's a very good for. Sorry, not for soldiers. Good for paces because the fine motion is crazy. Then the speed quite air groove is medium distance, which I think only helps the March campaigning, which is like 3 months away. Maybe not the best investment yet, but I think it's like power-wise, it's like the best speed card right now. But it's only for one track. One track distance, so it's like wow. It's the 841, still in love. What's the win rate? 16.4. Gotta be careful I don't analyze too long and run out of time. 5702. What's the looking at the output? I am. Let's see, the Japanese name. What? 10%, 20%, 6%. Oh, so the deck is old. Local gacha. 16.4 on the still in love, low stamina. I don't know about the high voltage choice from like the soldiers though. I kinda don't like it. 7318 is pretty good, width's a bit low. This one has no stamina as well. The win rate's quite good. But, I think Ruby might need the acceleration, but the other two don't really need it. They kind of benefit more for having like no leg skills, which the Asian Flash speed card provides, because both Gran Alegria and Still in Love have built-in acceleration, the evolution skills. And we'll see. I think it's like what 1-9 on each spread again. Groundwork. Why is the opening so getting like face down loaded? It looks like, I don't know if she actually is. Generally, when you get pulled back into the face down mode, it only happens if you're like running in. I guess you did, right in front of the face. Very good position for Gran Alegria. Don't know if that's that good for Love. It might be because she's so far forward. But we're like missing some. I think we're missing some strategy. Maybe we don't. I know a lot of soldier skills are like 4th position into like 7th. Right? Oh, we went ahead and we fell behind. What happened? Who's pulling you back? What's going on? Gran Love goes crazy. Gran Alegria has to run around something. Tonight does compete with the Gran Alegria catching up to the Still in Love. 300 meter limit. They do touch me. I thought the touch is slightly lower. I think they have back guts. Yeah, Gran Love is winning it all today. What? I was like semi-joking. Good, let's keep doing this. Even though Bubblegum would have won anyway. Gran Alegria is slacking. Hey, what's up? Today, Still in Love is getting serious. She's actually winning today. And Gran Alegria is like still slacking. What the fuck? But Bubblegum is like secret MVP. Even though she's not winning, she's in 2nd place, which she would have won anyway. It's like, I don't know. I just don't understand this game sometimes. 3771. Older deck. Is older the right word? Yeah, I guess. Sort of. It's a strange deck. It was Almond Eye, right? Like, okay, what's the win rate? 14.5. What is your teammates? Okay, 14.3. Low Guts, Daichi Ruby. This person's missing cards. Don't think that. Yeah, for this player, the upcoming gacha won't really help him for his soldiers. Because he has the correct characters, but he won't get the deck. Without the Pacer players, right? The upcoming gacha for this, for New Year's really new. Only new Minecraft 6578 means this person can use the new gacha. 18%. This is a pretty strong stat line. He's 69.79. The cards are not maxed out. What? And like a 33.3, only 50. This one might be scary, but it's so low. Okay, so these players are free to play, I think. They're both like missing uncaps on stuff. They're like less lucky free to play players maybe. Delay start on Gran Alegria. We have like one. We have 2 Pacers. 8 delay start and then we have front line. Front line. I think Bubblegum's still kinda close to the front. I don't really remember exactly how much distance she needs to be for her best outfit. Still in Love in an amazing position. Bubblegum's probably gonna catch up though. They are lagged out. These are no weight opponents, maybe. Sorry for we take the lead anyway. Still in Love being right there is very good. Ultimate for Gran Alegria. They're really not pulling her weight. Like, she's not actually. She's been pulling her weight. She's not continuing to contribute because he's the carry. He's not carrying her. The dead weight is like Still in Love since he's winning already. 2 guts compete for both the third. Wow, third is almost third place. If the 2 Pacers in front of her. He's Still in Love run by. Yeah, the late start killed her. Well, Still in Love today is like, today is my day. What the hell? Try to replace her with whatever limited time I had, like retrain the build, but all the retraining came out like not better at all. Like I was able to get better stat lines, but like worse skill set. It's just like the skill set's still important. But the stat line is like it's important too, but the original stat line was like not so low that it's bad. It's just like not as good as other people. It's slightly lagged, right? The skill set was really strong. Only 200 skill points. Trained recently, like yesterday or something. What is this? Is she a huh? It is a soldier rice shower. I was confused for a second. She does need the acceleration. I guess the strongest acceleration card would be Minecraft. It's still very weird. This person does have daring tag, so he's fine. He's like missing power cards, I guess. No S distance on that. Gran Alegria, Stealing Love, no S distance. 8% win rate. Am I looking at the wrong people? I'm not misclicking, right? I'm not. 3, 2, no S distance, and you. The right shower is the S distance, that's so fun. You have a buffing character with oh, interesting. The buffing king comes with Taichi Ruby 3 point no S distance. Design the island. S distance is also this. Okay, there's no opponents here. No lace, so that's good. Is the Nishino set to pace? She is. Yeah, Stealing Love today is like, I am going to have amazing starts every race. He's not getting face down mode because he's not running in front of him. Just keep it up. Both soldiers in a good position. Yeah, Stealing Love is pulling up. He's running to the front non-stop. What in the world? What? Yeah, you're forcing Bubblegum Fellow to ult early. Yeah, today's her day. We are locked. Ultimately for Gran Alegria, he pulled up. I think we're blocked by the Ramon, maybe? What? There's no way we lose this. There's no way to guts compete with. I don't think. Unless the. I can't tell from this camera angle. Are they close enough to still enough for the guts compete? I don't think so. God, what is guts competing? Gran Alegria? Holy shit! Today is the day. Bubblegum in second place again. Gran Alegria for some reason can't do anything in round 2. What is happening? The time slot is playing. I think the time slot is playing a little bit into the win rate because we are getting some dead rounds. But still, it's like even I think we are like. This might. I know that name. I think I borrowed. I follow him? What was I saying? Alright, never mind. What was I saying? Yeah, even I feel like on the dead rounds on the day 1, Stealing Love was still doing nothing. Regular Taiki. I don't think her ult works here. No, she does. No, it does work here, but you have to use right Taiki herself. Pacer, yeah, this person would also benefit from the gacha. So would I, just being like Pacer players. At all, you want to pull. Is this a new? Why does the Stealing Love have no races? Wit is low, guts is low. Maybe that's why. The win rate is 50% though. Regular Chaos Miracle, no S distance. I don't know what the guy used to qualify. 15% on the Taiki. The other player is a buffing build. He's entirely new. What am I saying? This buffer was not used for the other races, so just swapping in right now. The Still in Love has 40, which is basically 60 races already, 67, 47, which is a bit low. The deck is the best deck, it's not fully uncapped. And assume it's the same deck for the Ruby, it is 748. Surprised the skill points are so low. It's a bit low, the rest of the stats are crazy. Anytime I see 2000 speed, I think the guy is crazy. I think it's also because they just have like 18 speed turns. I don't really. There's a little bit of diminishing returns when it's that high. You can do it to like feel good, but you don't actually get that much out of it. Double A start, that's bad. Still in Love unfazed today. It's a 4-5 spread. Bubblegum takes the lead anyway. So strong. Still in Love is like a great condition today. What the fuck? Front of all of the soldiers like all the time. Very close to the Pacers. They're always in a good position to win the race. You do a positioning style like both Gran Alegria and Still in Love. They're like the closer to the front soldier winning style. They use Nishino and Taiki Ultimate to accelerate the position. They want to be right next to the Pacers. So like that's why when you see Gran Alegria in 5th or 7th, it's really bad. When you see like Still in Love and like 4th or 5th, and that Ruby is really close. It's a little dangerous. I think we will not guys compete with. Might be bad. That Ruby is really close. Can we catch up? 300 meters. We just compete with the Ruby as Bubblegum Fellow. That's bad. I think we lose this. To the what? That go guys compete. Yeah, guys competed with the Ruby also. How the fuck did your buffer be there? I'm upset. Yeah, we lost to the buffer. Oh, this buffer is trained to win. Oh, okay, we should have looked at it closer. A lot of the buffers are throwaway. But you're training so early. A month seems wrong. The skills look correct. Yeah, he was done with training that long ago. No. Well, you know, it's a buffing thing. That means this Ruby has an extra gold skill that we have to deal with. 4-1 again, better than yesterday. Doing way better today, but I do think it's the time we're killing in at. Still in Love is winning a lot of the race. It's all Still in Love. Like, hey. And Gran Alegria does so, and then nothing happens. I don't know why. Yeah, because they know if I take zones over by that time. That's why she's like strong. The middle leg is insanity. Am I actually missing middle leg skills for her and the ult's not enough? Because the Still in Love has the Asian Flash card. And they give, I think, what are the 2 ghost skills they give? I have to check. I know one of them is definitely a middle legs one, but I don't remember the other one. I think they might both be. Because they were like kind of in an awkward spot during the short distance, because the Novatic zone was like around like I think in the middle of the track. So then like it kind of kills the speed skills when you trigger it during the Novatic. I think that comes from Asian Flash. I think so. No, this comes from Asian Flash for sure. Middle leg skill. Okay, I think that's the other one. I don't like this one. They both look like middle leg skills. So yeah, we are missing the middle leg power from cards for Gran Alegria, and oh, it's not enough, I guess. 7908, no S distance. Distance on the still in love, but the cards, the deck is not meant for this track. Like, you miss out a lot for this wild track using Maya Group. But even though you have like the skill points, you don't have the skills to buy 5.3, 21.3, 1.4. So I could person's win rate is kind of bad. No S distance, Cinderella, Great Ogre, Cap, 123. I think this is one of the best decks. This guy will benefit from the new gacha if you run paces. No S distance on the Gran Alegria. Stat line is crazy-ish. No, stamina is too low. Everything else looks good. This one is borderline stamina. S distance 14.3. Doesn't fix the stamina with the green skill, so I don't know if there's anyone strong.
晴れ渡る。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはオグリキャップ、バブル
I guess the cars do get bases. So Panic on Gran Alegria. He's in a good spot now. Not in a bad spot. I think Gran Alegria might have to one of the less really want to see it. It still might be okay. It's not that 1600 is not that long. We are at like a little bit over. I think what 950 for so do like a 1000.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。
Ogre for mile is pretty average. A lot of the other characters like beating her and stuff. Did not win here though. You don't even have S. Hold for Bubblegum, kind of close to the acceleration line. Maybe if she gets the speed carry over, I think a little late. We do get the Guts Crunchy on Gran Alegria. I think she's in a good position anyways, even though she panicked. We just try her to score. Can't believe that Ogre is in third place. Yeah, you don't have S distance. Fine though. I think hitting 2000 in like the Onsen scenario is like not as impressive anymore. Because like the default cap, the default soft cap is 1900, I think. So it's a lot easier to hit close to 2000. No S distance on this. Taichi Ruby, no S distance on this. Gran Alegria, width is low. Width is low. So this guy's not competitive. He's being tricked by using the. The thing is missing cards too. Whoever this person's learning from, you should stop learning from him. Like teaching him the wrong builds, because width's so important. And we had like another match earlier where people had no width, they all like 0 win rates, even though like the everything else that line was good. Yeah, like the speed and power and guts were all maxed out, and then they're like less than 1000 width, 0 wins. Gran Alegria 76, 27, 33.3, newly trained triple S. And 25.3. 25.3 still in love. That's the. Oh, it's a strange deck choice. So this person is waiting for more acceleration in middle leg, but I don't know if you need all that acceleration though. 18.7 on the Daichi Ruby. Yeah, there's the Almond Eye here. I think the Almond Eye for the. Still in love. She has an acceleration potential. 1-8. I think that team with the Dylan Love that has like a strange deck choice is still is I think all of them were competitive. These little things here and there I get a little confused what the reason is. Very good positioning for Dylan Love, very bad positioning. Only we switched positions. Everyone is on this is a bad position for Gran Alegria. We don't want her to go higher. This is good again. It's only bad she panics. It's over for her. She's too far forward. She's not gonna get an ult. Oh my god. She's not blocked Dylan Love. Alright. We're relying on Dylan Love now to win. Unless Bubblegum will pull away. She might. Yeah, Gran Alegria's on this race now. That Ruby's a little scary. If she's so close to the gate, she might not have anyone to compete with. Somehow Gran Alegria falls behind, gets the ult, runs back forward. Still falls behind, that's good. It's not good though, because like Gran Alegria doesn't have a second half of her ult. Alright. A little bit, feel like a little bit of accident was going on. Yeah, it is Dylan Love's day. It is the other guy, right? Yeah, we're still in love too. What the fuck? Why does this always happen? Like, I look at a build, I'm like, that build looks fucking weird. What's this guy doing? And then that's the one that's like, this ends up having like, either they win, and I'm like, why? I get extra mad. Or they do the best, I'm like, why you're not supposed to be doing the best. I feel like it's all coincidence, unless it's like something I'm not understanding. Design Island, Design Island, Honolulu, Dorando, not Design Island. This person needs a deck upgrade. But there's nothing you can do right now as a soldier though. All the other teammates are from back in September. Chan 29.3. They still in love stats are very scary. The deck is very good, even without max Asian Flash, he pulled it off. That's so impressive. 12% Daiichi Ruby, same deck. 71.28. 73.59, 29.3%, 12%, 24%. Oh no. This person is a problem. 2-7 spread. Oh, they still Gran Alegria. Okay, I guess so. You're already doing very bad. Well, single runner is not really that big a deal for Bubblegum Fellow to deal with. Two runners is like okay, this many bases kind of like luck dependent musical chairs. 3 runners very bad. Also, that's Sunny Island. They're not in a great position, but something gets passed by everyone. But at least one Gran Alegria. I'm hoping we don't get boxed in. Which we might do. Oh no. I think he just missed a few skill triggers. If you get in a good position, everyone gets the acceleration. I don't think Gran Alegria has the Negro Lion acceleration. I think I missed it. You kind of have as like a backup in case you happen to fall behind so earlier, you know? Oh my god, the other still in love with insane. 2 seconds?
素敵なフルコース。最後の一滴まで楽しめたわ。
Yeah, it really is still in love carry today. All the retraining on everyone failed, and everyone just pulled through in the end anyway. Yeah, 2 chance scary. What did you do so bad? Probably just unlucky. I don't know. They don't really label the characters or who belongs to who in the middle of the race. I don't know what's happening exactly. You know, like, did that person get blocked or whatever? I don't know who's still in love. Oh, this is a 1. This might be a. We'll see. Everyone has the same characters more or less. QB7. Kind of roughly my stat line on the weaker end. Try to aim for a little bit more stamina. Using the high voltage acceleration for doing love. What's the win rate? 16.9, 23.1, 27%. Pretty strong win rates, I think. I'm not gonna add it up, but you know, double digits very good. 53, 75, 53 skill points. Also using rank that one. I think she needs it more than any of the other two. They don't have almost acceleration. Okay, so this guy has the same deck for everyone. All the characters are these. Oh, 47.3. That's scary. Why is that so lopsided? 14.7. 7,000. Stats like maxed out too on this. Okay, I think both these opponents are scary. 13.3. This is a new Ruby though. Stats are pretty used. The guts is a bit low. 7,500 skill points. This 47.3. Because it's the perfect deck. Can we beat that? Gran Alegria? I have no idea. Because we are dealing with 2 middle leg ults. Sorry, 2 middle leg golds and her ult. Oh, double lace. So I guess it's. Oh wow, the 2 surges. Alright. Can Bubblegum do this? Let's hope the opponents, Gran Alegria, are in second and third place. They don't get the ult. One of them second. That's the weaker one. Yeah, please run by the Daichi Ruby because you guys are so strong. Get no ultimate. Don't go in front of her. What are you doing? Damn you, Daichi Rubies. You're gonna give him the ult. Alright, it might be good. We're gonna see just double. Everyone, all the Gran Alegria trigger the ult. I think that Ruby's already next to Bubblegum Fellow. We're fucking this guy. We're gonna fight Guts Computer. We're so far behind because the late start. I don't think we have Major Ryan. Unless they don't Guts compete. Will he do it? I don't think so. There's no way. No, if she could Guts compete, there was one other pace soon that we would have had. It is the crazy one. Like I said, I was like 47 something, 40 whatever % win rate. Something's crap about this build, right? 7651, the best deck, double gold, middle leg ultimate. As the final leg gold because of daring tact. 4 speeds, 2 with double circle. You're not perfect. What the heck? Double circle. What's it called? Greens has the Fuji Kiseki ultimate for the 300 meter speed boost. Doesn't have race essence power. Yeah, see, it's like even those like scary builds getting everything so hard. Like a truly perfect build is very subjective, you know. That's all I can really say. Like, no, do you want every single thing possible? It might be a nightmare. UA9, US, these are definitely not real. There's no way. Look at the Condor team.
ちょっと元気がないです
No
ね
S distance, that's inflation. That's what I thought. It's kind of impossible to hit US without inflating the stamina. Let's see, UA6. This guy's not competitive. At 10%. Yeah, even with like S distance, you can't do anything. You're a bit slow. The deck doesn't support it. There's no skills. With the deck actually gives you skills, there's no way to hit that high competitively. Just under 7,000 skill points. This is 7,000 skill point deck with no 0-star win journey, really? I think not too far below the baseline, but is someone right? Using a buffer, trained end of last month. Are you built correctly, like to win? Oh, a bunch of garbage skills though. Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna run a buffer like this, train the buffer to be real. Otherwise, you kind of have a throwaway thing. Because the buffer without debuffs, there's no debuffs this month. It's kind of like a dead character. No, they won't win. When you're down like 3 aces that can win, you might as well make the buffer not just like that way. UB7 set it's 32.3 because the buffer has no wins, especially one twice, it's fine. And then we have the Brenda Vista. So it's just this Gran Alegria. I don't know if she looks that scary. And she's like 70 points under the recommended stamina line. Unless he doesn't have any of it. He also has the stamina consumption skill. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's like 1600 miles, but stamina still matters. You run out of stamina, you stop running. Oh no, double A star. We had double A star last time too, that's what we got. Double A star was on, what am I looking at? This is a 5-4 spread? Oh no. Bubblegum being trapped by all the weak opponents. Well, at least Gran Alegria is an amazing spot. It was like a Still in Love and Bubblegum based one, right?
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息
What is
つけるとい
happening?
いで
Please
すが。
ult and get away from them, Gran Alegria. Get away from them.
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
Yeah, Bubblegum is done, so. Still in 3rd place, but he's gonna fall behind soon. Get passed by the Gran Alegria already. Took the lead back. What the heck? What? Why is he so far ahead? Oh, there's the winner. Will Gus compete with her? I don't like what I'm saying. Bro. What is that? Why is she not putting in? You're the ace. Why are you not winning? For a second there, it looked like Gran Alegria might have had a chance. Yeah, it's the buffing thing. How does her buff work? Is middle leg? A lot of them are middle leg buffs, right? What are you doing to me? Where's the skill? Oh, it's on downhill? Oh, okay. But the downhill is like there's a downhill leading into the final leg. Bro, they all get speed carryover. Is that what happened? No, my 4 streak is done. Yeah, I mean that opponent was like, it wasn't like super bad. This doesn't work here, bro. Get out of fuck out of here. This must be Inari 1 skill. No one ever talks about that. I don't know what that does. Was that even a bad win? I guess I was just surprised. No, we had double late start. That was unlucky. It's not like we faced them with no late starts. Yeah, so those two losses just now. Double late start ruined the team. It almost looked like Bubblegum had a chance to come back. And Gran Alegria went into the final leg in second place. Well, first place for a moment, which should be good for her. Is that good? I guess she doesn't get the Nishino ultimate anymore. That's bad. You don't have a gold cell that's not hers. Let me double check if she needs positioning for acceleration. Does Gran Alegria need acceleration? I mean, position for acceleration? My phone screwing up. 1 second. Gran Alegria. I can look at it.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。相性抜群のマイルで素晴らしい走りを期待したいですね。
I think that's the fastest timing. Let me double check. Yeah, she has stamina. You use it to get a ton of acceleration, and it's like the fast. Yeah, there's no positioning problem, bro. What happened? What do you do so bad? Let's see. Someone goes to the 3000 skill point. A4, no S distance, 10% win rate. Doing love 34.7, no S distance. Huh? 7562. Vanilla Great Ogre S distance 11.4. 7300. You're losing to this Doing Love, and you have no S. She has no S distance. Okay, so she's doing late, so she might be winning. I don't know. I mean, she's not super amazing at the track. 67, 83 skill points on this wedding group. Stats look kind of good. What? 1.9. I don't know. She actually. What is it? You're running. What is it? No, she's a pacer.
このメンバーの中でも見劣りしない仕上がりですね。相性抜群のマイルで素晴らしい走りを期待したいですね。
I think this is like the best deck you can do. One of the versions of it. 5.5, 10.9, same deck. Then you have a Brenda Vista. This player does not have to join. He looks like a free-to-play player. 462, A3, S Grid, S. Now his win rate's really bad. I mean, Marusha's supposed to be good on Mile. Oh, what is this bill? That explains it. All these greens are not useful. I don't think Crystal Mist works here. Final corner. No, I think this is similar activation to Maruzen, so it doesn't work. Is that right? I haven't had to run a closer now. I'm kind of forgetting. Because the closer card requirement, the deck requirement is 2 4, 5 strand. Bubblegum takes the lead-ish. Fighting the air groups right. Good position for Gran Alegria, bad position for we don't really have Yeah, everyone's record is bad, man. The opposing side. We don't really have an opponent, I don't think. Yeah, these, right, the Still in Love has no Estes, Ogre has Estes. All the other people are... They have like low win rate.
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていき
Well,
ま
I
す
think that this positioning is potentially a Gran Alegria win. And if he does get the Nishino acceleration activation, which he should.
ちょうだいあなたのチャンス
Am I losing to that Still in Love with no S this thing? What?
あと一歩か
Huh? Huh? What? This doesn't even work here. What's going on? What happened? What? These are useless skills. These skills don't even activate. Not this again. Not this bullshit again. No, this happened. This is the second time this CM where it's like, wait a minute, how'd you win? Like, nothing about you looks like you're built correctly.
いいレースにしよう
I blame Gran Alegria. You were in position to be like amazing. What happened? You have daring tag. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. What happened? I don't know what happened. I hate when that. I hate those races. You're like, nothing about it lines up with the, you know, like the theory and the experience. Just like
これ以上ない仕
one
上
of
がり
those
です
like
ね
real
芝の
RNG
コースで
moments.
力を十分発揮できそうですね
5975 is the best deck, but not uncapped. 27.3. Guts is a bit low. Still in Love, Guts is low as well. 30% newly trained, maybe? Might be. It only has like 10 races. Also the best deck, but not maxed out. Rondo. The win rates on this game is not very high. Actually, no. 27, 30. Yeah, we forgot. Alright, it's okay. It's like 50-ish, something like that. 50, 60-ish. Rondo, 69, 61, 12.7. Why do you have Uranchan's ultimate? Uranchan's a pacer, so that's like strange. 22.7. Wow, this is really high for the Lucia. 75-12. You have 3 losses. Yeah, she has to fight Jinto Donna in her career. The Jinto Donna stats are insane. So she might have just lost those early Jinto Donna races. Which I feel like you should try to win. Because, like, in Ongsun's scenario, if you boost the those like career races, like the skill points you get is like a lot, but if you don't win it, the skill points decrease by a lot. You might be. It's crazy she has 75 because she might be like 77, maybe 78, 100 if she won against Jinto Donna during those races. 21 point. Wow, why is the win rate so high on these characters? There's 2 Durandos? What the heck? 22 point. Wow, this. What is this guy doing that's like so much better? Why? His win rates are crazy. It doesn't actually calculate it. I'm just surprised it's so high because they're not really the other characters.
放送を期待したいですねトップスピード瞬発力ともにいいものを持っていますね
44? 44, 60, 67. That's pretty good. mean, obviously, it's not like 70 something, 80 something% win rate, but they're not using meta care. We're getting like 60 something non-meta. Very impressive. Restart, don't lose. 2-7 spread. All the Durandos are in front of the. Both Durandos in front of my surgery. They're getting chased.
グランアレグリアビルシー先頭に立ちました。続きましたバブルガムフェロー激しい先頭争い
Gran Alegria,
1番グランアレグリアさらに4番ステルインラブ5番手に2番グランダル外を回ってビブロス7番グランアレグリア外から内を回って3番ステルインラブ1馬身離れて6番デュランダル
We ran 2-4-4, so we gave the Gran Alegria.
これは正解でしょうか
Meta panic. Usually it's like a panic. Maybe if you trigger the. This could be a Gran Alegria. She's very far outside the gate. All the way on the outer fence. It might not complete the run though. Who got confused with that? Are you win against the run though? Just to close it with this surgery. You didn't get the second half of it. Alright, that's good. You're supposed to be winning. Alright, that is a good win. Which one do we win again? So the guts a bit lower, width's a bit lower. This is the player with the impressive player. I was like, wow, how are you doing so well with the offense? I think for this track, the only closer anyone talks about is Buena Vista. And the Ronda's always been a kind of awkward closer. Because when she was released, I think she was short distance focused. Nobody used her because short distance closers are I think it's more possible now, but no S distance. Old deck. Not as old deck. Why is this deck using event? Who is your third? Daichi Ruby, S distance, no guts. The win rate's really bad. The other team U8. The stat line's very high, 41.8. The width's a bit knocked down. 7200 skill points, double circle, 3 of them. Still in love, 12.7. SP, S width. Stat line's pretty good. The width fixes the width. The S in width fixes the width number. So this guy is the scary one. Why? Why am I late starting? I mean, one of them is not real. The other one looks pretty. There's like enough aces to make the soldiers always have good position. Well, at least Bubblegum right now in a good spot. Our soldiers are not too far behind. It's still in love is the skill as I think the opponent's Gran Alegria is dead. What's still in love so far? We're gonna have trouble with oh yeah, I don't know what losing this. Both of them might be able to get away. If that Dice Ruby does not guts compete, we might be fine. It looks like they're guts competing. From my perspective, that's all Gran Alegria guts competing. I think Still Love is too far back. We pull away. Oh, One more speed skill. You did it. Holy shit. You did trigger. Yeah, from that like positioning, we did the activation. Yeah, even with a lace. Yeah, I did see a pull up to third place before the slump ultimate. I'm like, oh shit, how did she catch up? That was so close. By a neck. Yeah, this person had the Ogre ult and the Kiseki ult. Or Fuji Kiseki. I can't even just say Kiseki anymore. That's the end of the new reveal. Fuji Kiseki ult. But the thing is that we do have the Still in Love card, which gives us like an edge. So does he. Well, we just got pretty lucky. Because winning with a late start against like someone around your power level, unless they late started too, it's pretty hard to win with that. See, how many is that for? It's 33.3. That's pretty high. So, 70, almost 7,800 skill points. Times that for 9.3 on the Evoros, 8,100 almost skill points. Why are these skill points so? Virusha 30%. What the fuck? 7782. This guy's crazy, and none of these characters are meta, or at least not recommended. UB9 34.5, 7,200 skill points. This is pretty normal. Triple S though. The width is low, but the S fixes it a little bit. Helene Durando. That's just a bit low. Skill points is also low. Another Zephyr, but not Estes. Alright, the first guy is crazy. And we have to worry about that Gran Alegria still. What is the spread on this? I didn't look closely. Is it a 4-5? 3-6? It's like two Zephyrs. Little Bruce was like 4-5. Opening is not as strong as them, really? Panic? I don't think Panic is that good on her. You do need more. Oh, really short Panic. These are like the borderline stats. It's barely enough. Maybe about 1,000 stat line for faces, given the amount of skills you have. I think she might have a green. I opted to do less damage from greens and more on top speed. Like, you know what, it's all in on speed. You're gonna need it to run away. I don't have stamina from Panic, so I'm gonna switch these skill points around to get more top speed. Even though stamina, Alegria is close. I'll be pacing a bit. We do guts compete, right? We got to few of Gran Alegria. I think we might even get a guts compete on doing it. But it's so late. It's finally being like, oh yeah, I'm part of the team. She's been carrying the whole time, and then suddenly around 6 something. Like I said, this Gran Alegria is kind of watch out for us. Now these Zephyr's the high win rate one, I think. Yeah, that's the high skill point. That guy's insane. Like, I don't know what the career looks like for those characters. I don't know if they're like a high amount of career races. So that's why Ikuno, you see a lot of 8,000 whatever skill point Ikuno decreases. They have a ton of career races. With the new Year's Ikuno, might be insane. I haven't watched anything to know how good she is. But given the scenario really benefits, so having her New Year version come out as the character for New Year's is like, maybe she's gonna dominate. I think she's a mono focused character because her cards are mono focused. Actually, that's only her wit card. Her other cards like kind of all over the place. They're very surgical focused, sort of-ish. UA, Gran Alegria, low guts, really high skill plus 78, 76. Here's the thing. 13.3 Viveros, really low guts, 73, 84, kind of just okay. Slightly above average skill points. Same as this one, 7300. Test distance using the yeah, I don't know, like Minecraft is pretty good for Mile, but I don't know if she's good enough to sacrifice Almond Eye, because Almond Eye is like the tier changer, like the meta changer card, right? And the reason why she's the meta changer is because she's good. And it's hard to give up Almond Eye unless you have a very specific build. The thing is like for Bubblegum, right? You do want the acceleration from Minecraft, and Tail is like the best card right now. That's the only time you would give up Almond Eye, because there's no other way to get acceleration on this track from the cards. But unless you're doing something very specific like that, I don't think it's like good to give up Almond Eye. And then this one, I don't know, does Ogre have an acceleration on Mile? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. 7102, stat line's pretty crazy, 33.3. Regular Ruby, 1 win. New lead train though, stat line's a bit lower, 7200. That's just barely like on the decent amount. And then this, still enough, stat line's also crazy, but the win rate's really bad. Only 500. Why is the win rate so bad? Do not have. Is this a deck I'm running on my Still in Love? I think it's a free-to-play player also doesn't have his own. He has a Still in Love card, doesn't have another card to use. This is what it looks like. You give up Daring Tech unless you own it, then you borrow. What's it called? The Asian card, because it's like, you have no speed cards. All you can do, you gotta lower the power of the deck too much. So who's the scary one? I think this Gran Alegria is probably scary. I don't know why this Ogre is doing so well. So you gotta watch out for that. Ruby's not in the race. Everos is kind of not in the race. This Still Love's still also pretty good. We're Still in Love is doing very bad. It's like, I think it's one Ogre and then one Still in Love, one Gran Alegria. Forget which one belongs to the Ogre.
誰が先頭に抜け出
Don't
す
wait for
か
that
注目しまし
good.
ょう
This is pretty, like 2-7 spread. This is very good for us because that still plays Gran Alegria is doomed unless one of these Still in Love or others passes. Our own characters are kind of far behind. Our Gran Alegria is also that one is in the 2.4. Do not pass her and Viveros. Now she's a problem. Also, let's beat football. Wait, now we need to stay behind that Gran Alegria and then we're good. Because the moment we trigger out, oh, he gets it. Yeah, let's go. He has no. Oh. You see on the track too that the other Gran Alegria has no. Oh. Yeah, it got sealed away. Wait, who is in next to her? It's the Ogre. It's I guess Still in Love might so far behind. Is it just Bubblegum win? Is someone catching up? Don't catch up. Nobody catch up. They might gut compete and that might do it. Oh, the other Still in Love is fast. What the fuck? That. What the hell, man? You still cut out with no votes? Unfortunate. Yeah, so she somehow still puts. There's a Gus compete right here. Yeah, this one was the one. Is this the right one? think this one is the one with no win rate, even though it's like a high stat line. Okay. Is it what? Is that right? I haven't got the record anymore. I'll have to check it later. I don't think this is the one with the bad win rate. But he took top 3. Oh my god. Oh well. That player, I mean, it's not like that player was weak or anything, but the way that race panned out was kind of disappointing. We managed to like well, all Gran Alegria was in the back, that's bad. It was all up to Still in Love, but she's like not like there's like she has like not been performing at all this month, except for this day. Like today's the only time she's been doing stuff, and she couldn't put on. Yeah, right. So I think they got competed with each other at the very end. Because I was saying like, with the way the positions were, Bubblegum had to keep getting away, but there's no one for her to guts compete with. And all of the soldiers are clumped together, so they're probably all just guts competing. So we finished 22 minutes before the reset. Look at this record, wow. But Gran Alegria on the end of day 2 of round 1 was at 52%. She dropped 16% win rate. Dropped 16%. That's such a big. She's still like the MVP technically, but I don't know. It feels like she's like because she didn't do anything in round 2. It felt really bad. Then like the reason why we even survived round 2 because of this character, Bubblegum Fellow. She went ham in round 2. And I don't know. I didn't expect her to be doing the best. Thought she was supposed to be like the worst character because soldiers are top tier this month, and then paces are like just okay. I guess all the matches went her way. And then Still in Love did absolutely nothing for 3 days. And then today she managed to pull some wins out, so it's like, what the heck? Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll probably still try to retrain Still in Love. A couple of like a few more runs today, and then it's like finals registration. We'll be back in. Is it tomorrow? I don't think it's tomorrow because we registered to. No, I think it's tomorrow. Usually, like when I do like the later streams, I forget when the time is. I think it's tomorrow. We do it tonight and then cancel tomorrow. Oh, it says 26. I think we have a dead day. And then we do no? No, it's tomorrow because it ends on the 7 p.m. On the 26th. So it's tomorrow's 25th. So it's tomorrow begins tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the final. See if ever Still in Love to you. That will be it for me. It is Christmas Eve, so it's off to family dinner. See you tomorrow for final.